The symbolic nature of a mountain is one of adventure and accomplishment, one of a looming goal that is there for the taking as long as perseverance and hard work pervade. But the reality of a mountain is one of fear and failure, as triumph over it tends to be more daunting than first perceived. The symbolism of a mountain is one seen in a few of my favorite games, as it looms over the player, testing their will to conquer it. Journey, Celeste, and a short hike all center around your trek to the peak of their mountain. All three are wildly different in both difficulty and in purpose, what drives the character to the peak and what ails them on their pilgrimage. But Celeste, like no other game, so potently makes felt the symbolism of the mountain, both through its gameplay and through its story. Setting out on her trek, Madeline views the mountain as an escape from the everyday, a breakaway from monotony. She intends to free her head, find adventure, and accomplish a clear task: summit the mountain. The player is able to see this along with a simple and cute art style as a fun adventure with a wacky cast of characters, but quickly you uncover that there is a difficult mastery to be learned from its tight jumps. And as things begin to become more frustrating for the player, Madeline too begins to unravel, pulling at the anxieties that brought her to the mountain and fighting with a side of herself that she doesn't understand. The mountain is representative of her inner battle, the overcoming of which seems to grow farther and farther away as she ascends the mountain. As self-doubt surmounts for Madeline, so too does difficulty for the player. But if either were easy, then there would be no point. The frustration of slow progress and constant resets, it all conjoins to make the player feel helpless, to feel small, and to feel weak. All while hanging below a mountain that does much of the same. There's no comfort to be found in its lonely rocks, no joy in its pounding snow, no pleasure in its steep slopes. There is only either failure, as quitting offers ease and comfort, or there is a small fraction of light that represents victory over all of it. As you near the summit, the challenge increases and failure stacks. Jumps become less forgiving as spaces tighten and movements require multiple steps, but this tight gameplay necessitates practice and memory. Much like Madeline, if you quit now, you may never have a chance at success. It is imperative that you persevere now. You die and you die and you die, but you have seen the progress Madeline has gone through to get to this stage, and it drives you. Your battle up helps you draw nearer to Madeline, as you see the purpose in every move. These things that she has overcome have been so ingrained in every ounce of her being, and pushing past them means to reset her understanding of herself. It is a metaphorical mountain, one that is much more daunting than its physical counterpart. The top of a mountain is a culmination of self-progress and intense perseverance. What it represents is not only what you have accomplished, but what you can now look towards, as another unviewed horizon lays on the other side, but you can only see that from the top.